today's video is going to be a review on my extensions. These are the Luxy hair extensions. I purchased them online a couple weeks ago and I've been wearing them out often because I just love this extension. That's why I'm doing a review for you guys, because I just want to share my opinions or all my thoughts about this extension. So with no further ado, let's start with the review. So this is the box looks like. They also send you guys a tester which you can test the quality and the color of the extension just to make sure you got the right one. Otherwise you can return them or exchange them. But once you open the bigger box which contains the rest of the hair, and it literally says in a sticker, cannot return or exchange once it's open. So make sure you check them out first, and this is what it looks like as soon as I take it out of the box. And as you can see, the quality are really amazing. I love it. So here's a closer look. They are sewed into the hair. That's why it's nice and secured, and also less shedding. They're not glued or no wax. And same thing with the clips. And they also send you guys 2 extra clips just in case you break them or you lose
For some of you might know that this is not my first extensions that I've tried. I've had one before with a different brand, but since it's my first time to purchase a extensions, you know, I really didn't do my research, and I just went ahead and buy an extension without doing any research. So I ended up getting a wrong set. I didn't quite enjoy it because I don't wear them a lot. First of all, I mean, it was totally my fault. It's not the company's fault. First of all, I got the wrong set. I got a wrong color, and during that time I was like constantly changing color just to get the perfect color that I really wanted. And every time I color my hair, I also dye my extension. So now I ruined my extension. It's not in a good condition and I hated it. And it was also heavy on my hair since I got a wrong set. I think I got the 220 grams, so it's too heavy and too thick for me. Every time I wear it, I get headaches. So I ended up getting a new one. Now this time I did my research and I went online and looked at some reviews. I've heard about his extensions on Instagram, and also one of my favorite YouTuber, which is Dominic. He actually got the same shade or same color, which is the dirty blonde. The owner of these extensions are actually a YouTubers. They're 2 sisters. So I went to their website and checked out their extensions. I'm happy with the shipment because it was so fast, and constantly like updating you when they're gonna ship it or if your box arrived. I purchased it on Friday, and then I received the box following week because it was in Friday and they don't ship on the weekend. They emailed me and told me that my package is already in my mailbox. So that was kind of convenient, and I'm like so happy with that. As soon as I opened the box, I'm like so happy because I noticed right away the quality of the extensions are pretty amazing. I mean, I'm holding on to one of the piece right here. So this is in 2 clips. Came in a 10 pieces.
So 4 of single clips like this, and I use this around my ears, and then 2 of 2 clips. This one you can use it on the nape area, and then 2 of 3 clips, and then 2 of 4 clips, and the total of 10 pieces of hair extensions.
So amazed because they're so healthy, they're so soft, shiny, but the only problem is like the smell, because it's so strong. It smells like artificial hair, which, you know, it's an artificial hair, but still, I mean, a little strong for me. So what I did, as soon as I get the box, I actually washed my extensions right away. I didn't shampoo them because I don't think they needed shampoo, but like I use a conditioner to wash my extensions. It feels like so natural, and it feels like a normal hair, like when you touch my hair right now, except that it's dry from, you know, from bleaching and coloring it. But like they just feel like my normal hair. They came with 3 different sets. I got the second one, which is the 160 sets. That's for medium to thick hair. They also have 120 sets, which is more for finer hair, and that's retailed $129. And then the one I got is the 160 gram sets, which retailed $159. I know it's kind of pricey, but it's definitely worth it. And they also have for thicker hair or coarse hair, which 220 grams, and that's retailed $209. I picked up the 160 because I felt like that's all I needed, since the last time I got the 220 sets and it's too heavy. The length is like 20 inches, and it took up like I think 3-4 inches off, because it used to be 20 inches length and it was like up to here.
and they're not even. I cut them straight. Anyway, so they used to be like this long, and I cut it to like 3 or 4 inches length because I want it to look more natural. I don't really need that much length on my hair because I mean it was too long for me. What I like about this extension, blended in with my hair color as of this moment. It's not like 100% like perfect, but like, you know, I'm so happy that it matches my hair color as of this moment. I have a dirty blonde shade, and then I got the dirty blonde shade of extensions as well. As you can see, I got a 1 shade. They have 11 shades available. And they also have like an ombre or a balayage extensions. I didn't get that one, although my hair is kind of a balayage or like an ombre. I mean, you never know, I might change my color in the future, so at least I don't have a problem with changing my hair extension if I needed to, you know. As you can see, you can't even see the roots, and if you open it like that, so I mean now you could see it, but then if not, you can't see it. And they're easy to wear, and they're so comfortable. Sometimes like I forget that I'm wearing extensions, that's how comfortable it is, and they're so light on your head, and then when you put it on, it's secured nicely, and which I had trouble in my last extension because I normally, when I apply I put on my extensions, I tease my hair, and then with this one I didn't have to do that because it's really secured. One time I just want to see how it'll look like the next day, right? I went to bed with my hair extensions on. I didn't take them out, and the next day I woke up still like tight in there, like I felt like it's my real hair. I can finally wear them all the time whenever I want to. I've been actually wearing them lately a lot. So, and one time my client didn't even recognize that I'm wearing an extension. That's how natural looking it is. Well, she's my first time client, and you know, some of my clients already know I have short hair, so I can't fool them. It's like, oh my god, your hair is so nice, how did you get it to that shade? And like, it looks so healthy. I love that. I mean, that's the purpose of wearing extensions, right? To make it look natural as much as possible. So I'm gonna show you guys how I put on my extensions. So at first I blow dry my hair, and then I section the hair into 1 inch, and then first I use the 2 clips. As you can see, my roots are dark, but it's okay, it'll blend in. I mean, it'll cover it. And then I section it out into 2 inches, and then I use 3 clips, and then over it I put another 2 clips just to make sure it's nice and, you know, blended. And then I section it out again into like at least 1.5 inches, and then I use 4 clips in here. I mean, whichever works for you, this is how it works for me. So yeah, and then I put another 4 clips on top of it. And on the side, what I like to do is I like to tease them, and because I noticed that the single ones, they don't really hold, so yeah, I have to tease them to make sure it holds and doesn't fall off, you know. So that's how I basically put on my extensions, and now you're ready to style it. And they are 100% Remy human hair, which is a good quality for extensions. They're easy to style, and like I said, as soon as I received this and I washed it right away, I didn't blow dry it, get it air dry, and it dries fast. When you curl these extensions, they're actually kind of stubborn because it's loose and it's hard to curl, but when you straighten it or style it straight like what I did right now, it's so easy. So I use heat protectant. I treat them like my natural hair. I use heat protectant, I use hairspray, I wash them with a regular shampoo or like a mild shampoo, I condition them. My last one, I see, like, I noticed the ends breaks also. It gets too dry, so you have to, like, when you get an extension, first of all, because it's pricey, you have to really take care of it and like treat it as your natural hair. The reason I want to get an extension is because of the length, not mainly because of the thickness or the fullness. I've had long hair before, and since I became a hairstylist and I've been like experimenting with my hair, I change color all the time, but now I'm happy with the shade, I'm happy with my color. I might like stick with this color for a while. You know, as a hairstylist, sometimes investing to this kind of things like hair extensions, it's not too bad. Help us to market ourselves as a hairstylist. I purchased them with my own money. I saved my money to get this extension because I miss my long hair, so I don't think it's bad to go with the hair extension. And I like that the fact that I could have an options with long or short hair. If you ask me if I would recommend these extensions, definitely, because I can't say bad things about this product because I'm just so happy that I purchased it, and I felt like it's worth the price. If you guys want to get these extensions, you can go to their website. I will link it in the description bar down below. You can visit their website. They have a variety of shades. They also have an ombre or balayage. They're Remy human hair, and yeah, I mean, they're color safe. You can dye them, you can color them, you can sell them, you can do whatever you want to do with it. And yeah, so they are comfortable. I love them, and so I will put it in the description down below. I will also try to contact them, and maybe if I can ask a discount coupon for you guys. If I can, I will definitely leave it in the description down below. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. My channel is Megan Azen. Today's